Welcome everyone. It's time for more Starfield. Where last time we finished off at what's the name of the system? Porima, there we go. And the lovely resort hotel Paradiso, a place that I thought that I would just be sort of in and out on. That is to say, go there, get the recipe for the sauce. No, not the recipe. Get the sauce, the special sauce, and then be out of there. But no, 3 whole bloody episodes dedicated to that place. Did not think that that was going to be the case, but then again, this is a Bethesda game, so that's usually how it goes, isn't it? So yes, we did that, and as I mentioned at the end of the episode, bloody hell, that's loud. I'm gonna have to lower the volume on that. Jesus. Anyway, so as I mentioned at the end of the last episode, we are very close, I think, to finishing off the game. We don't have a whole lot in the old mission list, so to speak. The main is just that. Factions is just Crimson Fleet. I might be able to do this. I'll get back to that in just a few moments. In Misk, we don't have a whole lot of stuff. I probably maybe want to deal with these at the release. Maybe not Trackers Alliance, though. I think I want to leave that be, because that's just bounty hunting, and I'm not 100% sure I care about that. So we'll see. Special sauce is obviously something we can return. I have finally surveyed a habitable planet, which happens to be this planet, by the way. So we have that one. This one I don't think I can continue, simply because of the fact that I can't get into the place because the door is locked and I can't get in there. So I think that is also bugged for me. Then we have Light in the Darkness. Go over to SSNN. I don't know if this is something that you can finish, that is to say, a Light in the Darkness, that specific mission. Then we also have Turbo, which I kind of would love to do. I think I can do that now. Maybe we'll do that in this episode. So in this episode, I kind of want to just finish off with these things. So we have, indeed, a list. We can finally deal with that. Special sauce can deliver that. And over in, not in mission, it's in activities, as a matter of fact. I have the NLG6. We can deal with that. We can, in fact, collect our new ship. Because here's the thing. I have been playing a little bit between episodes. If we go into our little powers, I have more powers. So I have picked up, let's see here, let's go for toggle powers. Eternal Harvest, that's a new one. I think that basically means that if we have plants in our base, which I haven't gone for just yet, I think what happens is that if we harvest it, we use this, and we can harvest it again. That's basically what I think it is. Then we have Void Form, which is kind of cool. Basically a free invisibility. That's new. Elemental Pull might be new. I don't exactly know what this does or means. Elements, the true treasure of planet and moon, are drawn to your being. Let's try it out. What does this do? I use this. Oh, well, literally get stuff. Iron, uranium. Alright, and so you can just stand and use this over and over and get stuff, okay? Well, that's fascinating. Alright then, lovely. Solar Flare, I don't think is new, not now at least. Must be, I think Alien Reanimation might be one. Life gift of the cosmos granted once more to fallen alien beings. Yeah, we can have an alien friend, so we're becoming necromancers, basically. I think that's a old one too. Now we have 3 undiscovered temples. Vladimir is not giving us anything, so I'm not 100% sure how to locate them apart from simply going ourselves, which I don't really feel like doing. So we'll see about that. But yes, I have been doing some of this between episodes. And in that, one of the temples was in a system too far away. So what did I have to do? Well, I needed more range. How to get more range? Well, to have a Class C ship, which is... or Class A, maybe? Why does it say Class C? Oh, right, yes. Because I now have a Class C ship, would you believe it? So what I had to do was level up some stuff, and would you believe it, I had 2 points. I had 2 more ships to destroy in order to get to the max rank, which I now am, and then get Starship Design as well, which I can level up now. I do have a skill point too. As for skill points, now that we're talking about that, this is going to be a slightly longer intro, I realize. I'm basically done with combat, apart from one, I think. Which one was it? This one is nice. Critical hits using a non-automatic ranged weapon without a scope. I don't care about that. The sniper one, yes. Scoped weapons do 50% more damage while using the scope. Yeah, we're gonna take that. That's just, that's ridiculous. And I have, by the way, when I was doing the scanning and stuff, I obviously had to kill some wildlife. I've started using this gun, the Lawgiver, that doesn't have any special bonuses. It packs a punch, alright? It packs a bloody punch. And now, since it does have a scope, it's gonna pack an even bigger punch. Lovely, so I'm probably gonna go over to this. I also have 1,500 bloody rounds for the thing, so this is gonna last me the rest of the game, I think. There you go. I think that is what I kind of want to go into. As for the ship, I'm not going to go up there, but you can probably see that this thing is bigger. That's the new reactor. We have a new grav drive that's sort of equally big. Had to move these things. They were set up here before. Kind of wanted them still because I don't want to lose cargo space. I simply just to move them down here. Not that I like that, because now it looks a bit janky in some ways. It's sort of like a wing, but it isn't a wing, if you know what I mean. But it'll have to do. I think Did I upgrade the weapon system? I don't know. Something's making a noise. Anyway, so what I was talking earlier about with the Crimson Fleet, yeah, now I can drive Class C ships. So it's not impossible that I can have a better ship and go and deal with them. But, as I said, almost more importantly, I can now go and pick up the Kepler R. Obviously not as good, as a matter of fact, as my current ship. But interesting nonetheless. So yeah, we have a couple of things that we can do today, and we should just get on it. I think that we're gonna do the list one. I've had it, as I mentioned, for almost the entire game, so it isn't too late, I hope, to return it. Hopefully Phil Philman has been waiting eagerly for my return. And I always thought that we were gonna go back to Cydonia, but obviously, why would we do that? He is right here at the viewport, which I apparently just discovered. Apparently they did not fix that little bug that came in the last update. I don't want to talk to you. Go away. So, yeah, there he is, Mr. Phil Philman. What am I doing? What am I doing? I wanted just to do that. Bloody go away. I wanted to do that. Phil Hills, no, sorry, not Phil Philman, Phil Hill. The Hills, there we go, that's that guy. Also, just want to mention, if you hear stuff behind me today, it is because I have the window open to my room. The reason why I have the window open to my room is because it's a bloody scorcher today. It's like 28 degrees Celsius with a blazing sun. So yeah, it gets a bit hot. So I have the window open right now because my window is currently not where the sun is. So there's a bit of a slightly cooler air coming in here. But there might be some noises from the outside, maybe. Just so you know. But anyway, Phil Hill, my dude.
Good to see you.
Might be time for a change.
It's been a while.
Oh boy. Think I might be sleeping with my eyes open.
Yeah, the amount of travel you do, I assume, well actually you would be sleeping a lot, wouldn't you? Alright then, so I have a planet survey you might be interested in, wouldn't you know?
Terrific. Let's take a look.
Okay, so on this, did I have already others? No, I don't think that these count. Pretty sure these does not count. Anyway, Nesoi, my home planet, here you go.
It's the same damn thing,
okay.
Day in and day out.
Are we
Take it easy.
done?
Hey, got to try to liven things up a little.
Is that done now? Yes, I think it's done. Lovely, we're done with it. Cool. Alright then, now, here's the thing. This is a good one. We're gonna bring it back to special source to Luther. That's on Titan, was it? Now, we do have some activities that we can deal with at the same time. We have the London landmark on Earth, and we have the Apollo landmark on Luna. I do want to check those out before we end the game. So, back to Sol. We'll deliver the special source first, and hopefully there is no follow-up on that one. And we're back at New Homestead, back at Chunks.
Boy, I'm glad they have a Chunks here.
Me
Welcome
too.
back. Is that special sauce I smell? Ah, I thought so.
There we
Hey,
go.
back. People are getting antsy for special sauce. You got it?
I absolutely do have special sauce for you.
Ooh, and just in time, too. I'm practically salivating just thinking about that sauce. You are a real lifesaver. Seriously, I don't know how I'd manage to live without it myself, let alone my customers. Thanks.
Well, you're welcome. Money. We get some chunks choco. Cool. Okay. And that's about it. Now, the fun thing is, as I'm talking about stuff to do with activities and such, just by arriving here, I got a new activity. For the love of God. Was that in here? I cannot get a map. I cannot get a map of this place, which is interesting. Huh. They have maps of like neon and stuff now, but apparently not this place. So I was supposed to talk to a Juliana.
It's a little
I
weird.
don't know where a Juliana might be, but you know what, on this occasion I honestly don't care. Well, as a matter of fact, if I click this, don't I get it? Okay, you are actually...
Hello there.
You are here. Okay, what is it that you want? You're in the clinic. Or you're just gonna give me another mission then?
What can I do for you?
Well, probably you can do something for me.
Another tourist. Let me guess. You slipped on the ice and need a doctor to wrap your sprained ankle?
I mean, not really. And you're also really bad as a doctor. You don't question patients.
Maybe. I'm sorry if it sounded harsh. I'm just frustrated. However, I think if you walked a mile in my shoes, you'd probably feel the same. Anyway, what can I do for you?
I mean, here's the thing. Just because a lot of people might be doing the same thing over and over, you treat each person individually, not in relation to other... Bloody hell, you're a terrible doctor. Okay. Why was I supposed to talk to you? Doesn't feel like you have any missions or anything. So you don't like tourists, apparently. Is this a part of not wanting to talk to tourists? That you don't talk to me?
I don't.
There
They make a mockery of New Homestead culture. And on top of it, they're reckless. It's like I said before, I feel like I'm treating them more often than our own people.
And that doesn't matter. Tourists and your own people are all people. So, okay. Okay, what can I do about that then? Can I put up some like safety signs or something?
Actually, maybe there is. I have an idea that may be best suited for someone relatively unknown, instead of myself. I've got a mountain of work and a reputation to maintain. So I bought a realistic monster costume. The plan was to wear it, scare tourists away, and start a rumor about terrible creatures living on Titan. I figure that once word gets around, tourism will take enough of a dive to give me some relief.
Now that is interesting. Ooh. Alright then, sounds fun. Don't even care if it works, I'll do it anyway.
That's the spirit. To be honest, I'm not sure it'll work either, but I feel like there's no harm in trying. Here's the costume. I think this will work best on the surface, so just find a group and run up to them, acting like a convincing alien monster. With any luck, they'll run screaming and book the next flight out of here.
This does indeed sound extremely hilarious. So alright, then what does this suit look like then? It looks like, well, would you believe it? A monster! Well, I'm gonna wear this from now on, don't worry. So alright then, let's do what she said. We shall go outside, find a group of people, wear their costume, and well, suppose just run up to them, like she said. Alright, we have the suit, and of course on this occasion we are gonna do this. We are gonna do this in third person, because bloody hell this is hilarious. And the bloody tourists were like miles away, but it's fine, I found them. So we're just gonna make our best monster impression go, rawr, we're flying monsters, rawr, 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 etc. I'm still following you. Rawr. Okay. Hello. Hello, mate. What's all this then? Okay, well, I think we're done with that. And of course we're just gonna keep the suit. I'm never changing out of this one, hopefully. Maybe she does, rather, hopefully she doesn't want it back. But we'll see. Back to Juliana. Alright, we're back, looking like an idiot.
Don't be
Hello.
afraid to do whatever you can to make that monster feel extra convincing. Just don't hurt anyone.
I won't.
If you take one of those stupid tours, make sure to follow the rules. They're for your own safety. And my sanity.
Yes, but I did scare some tourists for ya.
See, sometimes silly ideas are worth the effort. I'm just happy I was able to find someone willing to help with this ridiculous idea. Tell you what, if you want to come back later and do this for me a couple more times, I'll even let you keep the costume.
Aw, I didn't get to keep the costume immediately. Alright, so that's a repeated thing then. Okay, gotcha. That's a-okay. That's a-okay. Won't do that now. Oh, you unequipped the... Oh, you unequipped everything. I gotcha. That is why that didn't work. There we go. So now we're back to Snuff. And yeah, we're not gonna do with that. It would be fun to have it, but I'm not gonna bother with that right now. So with that, I think it's off to... Do we start with Earth and London? I think we start with Earth and London. And here we are. And yeah, that's a landmark. Now, I do have a question, by the way, about what happened to Earth. Because there's some Starborn. I'm not gonna bother with them. But yeah, what happened to Earth is that... what actually happened to Earth in this universe? I'm not 100% sure, because, like, it looks like it's been torn to pieces. Almost. And there are no buildings left. So exactly what happened here? Like, really? That is an interesting question. Also, I started here, but my ship is all the way over there. That's also a bit intriguing. But okay, I suppose that we can do something to this thing? Or is it just... No, I think we can potentially get in here. Am I supposed to get in? Or is it here? Here we go. No, wait, no. We might not be able to, or rather suppose, we're not maybe even, no, we're probably not even supposed to go in. Kind of thought that we were supposed to go in, but it doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of getting in. So if we go to activities, if we go to activities, no, we do have the, do still have this. Oh, it's something over here. Uh-huh. Is there like a plaque or something? There's a thing. A London snow globe. Okay. Snow globe. Well, if you say so. Okay. We have a snow globe. I don't know if I wanted a snow globe, but I have a snow globe. Apparently... that probably is moved to speak to Bob because that was the closest one. So, Apollo landmark on Luna. I think that is our next target because we are indeed in the neighborhood. And it's just a drop and we have the landmark on Luna. Apollo, that is. There's the old flag. It's looking very, very swish, I suppose. And now there's a whole bunch of structures here too. Lovely. So here's the... And it's... another snow globe. Are snow globes a thing in this game? Because I have not picked up that snow globes are a thing in this game. Hold on. Hold on. Was that London? London snow globe. I think snow globes are a thing. And I picked up no snow globes. That was London. Was it Apollo? Yes, it's Apollo snow globe. Oh. Well, alright then. I basically played the entire game and not gotten a single snow globe up until this point. Okay then. Well, with that, why is it reverting to bog all of a sudden? Yeah, there's a bunch of people I can speak to. And the interesting thing is, the scaring thing actually became a mission, a proper mission. So I'm going to assume that a bunch of these might be proper missions once you get into them. But shorter ones, kind of like the one that we just did. So we're gonna go for this one now because I want to get rid of that. We do have the NLG6, so it is no reason to not deliver them. And where was we going? We was going to the clinic. All right, we are back at the clinic. Hopefully everyone doesn't hate me.
You know, if you go out there with no helmet on,
I don't know
your
why
head
they
will
would
totally
hate
explode.
me, but still. Hello, dude. You were
If people would stop
strangely
poking their noses
intimate with
into
him.
every unexplored biome in the galaxy, perhaps we'd have a little less work to do.
That's probably true. Hello.
There's certainly no shortage of things to do around here.
Good, because I have some NLG6 for you.
So you do. Thank you. This will directly aid our research.
Well, lovely. And back to speak to Bog, apparently. Man, the game really wants us to speak to Bog. We're not gonna speak to Bog, though. Don't worry. So, missions. That was the one that I have a problem with. No, sorry. That is the one that I have a problem with. How about this terror brew thing? I should be able to do this now. I've struggled a little bit before. But now I should be able to do it, no worries. Is that? Yeah, it's close to... Basically, the temple that I was in was over here. In order to get to that, I had to do this trip from Al-Chiba down here up to Zelazny. But as you can see, the level is increasing. That's true. That's 75, but I think I'll be fine. So Archimedes. I don't know exactly... Have I not been to any of these red systems? Because that's also a fun thing. I'm basically ending the game soon, and we haven't even been to most of these. There's even one's even further out here. But yes, we're gonna go for this, and I'm gonna see about that probably terror morph and get its insights or whatever the hell it was that I was supposed to do. And we have arrived Archimedes 3 to be exact, which would you believe it is where we need to be. I don't see any ships, I was about to say. No, we have a ship. We have several ships, actually. Okay, well, I can deal with that. As you can see at the bottom left, I do have upgraded some stuff, which is perfect. Oh, crap. Where am I shooting? I have upgraded enough that I can actually use my my weapons fully, which is very nice. Okay, allow you to pass, burn after, chill out a little bit. He's trying to get away, not gonna fly.
Drive out of commission.
God damn it. Well, he's gone. There we go. Oh, there's more of them. Oh, I did not. Oh, okay. Okay, I have ship parts, so we can absolutely do this, I think. And only just have to repair after that. Okay, we're gonna keep going after ya. There we go. Okay, he also turns around a bit. Close combat missiles. There we go. And then we have the final one. We even get shields back. How bad are you to allow us to get our shields back? That's terrible. Yeah, we haven't really dealt with Baroon lately, have we? Like, in any capacity. That's interesting.
Nailed their grab drive.
I do, by the way, absolutely know that if I replay this game, not 100% sure I will, but if I do, I'm definitely taking the serpent thingamabob thing as one of my sort of starting things to see how that plays out. Do people like you more if you are a serpent follower, so to speak? Intriguing, I think.
Yes! Grab drive back online.
Good job. It's still critical, though. That's fine. We're gonna be landing on this here planet. Let's give it a bit of a whirl. So there we go. Have this stuff on it, and there is so many things on this place. Spaceship debris, deserted mineral plants, science outpost. Bloody hell. But, deserted relay station. That is where we need to be. Okay, we are here, and would you believe it, our target is pretty damn close, and on the move as well. Let's get a high vantage point. I don't want to be here too long, because it's a bad weather. But you seem to be moving away from me. Swarming maggot moth. Somehow I thought that we were hunting a terrormorph, considering the name, but I suppose this is also a terrifying creature, so that's true. So let's see how good my weapon is now. Yeah, there we go. It's dead. Wow. One hit. One hit kill on this thing. Lovely. Fermented coffee beans. Kieran Cooper's slate. Poncho outfit. And I want to see that one. I want to see that one. Notes. Kieran. Oh, bloody hell. Right, when I took this job, I thought it was gonna be easy, but trying to feed these monsters without getting killed is like trying to lasso a spaceship. Only the ship has an attitude and a mouthful of teeth, and that's only for starters. Next, I gotta track them down and wait until the beans come out the business end, and hope to God they aren't spoiled. On top of that, some of these beasts don't have what you call a traditional digestive tract. It could take weeks, maybe months before I can move in. So when that happens, you got to take the beans out by force, which, of course, brings us back to the attitude and the teeth. Still, all of this would be fine if Sutherland bothered to pay me for the added risk. But that man's slicking an owl dung, saying we shook hands and all this crap about how that used to mean something. Oh, I know exactly what it meant then, and what it means now. The bastard's trying to screw me. Well, I may have been born at night, but I wasn't born last night, so I got another buyer lined up who's gonna do me right. I told him to meet me outside a Turbo Brew in the commercial district. Sutherland would lose his mind if he knew, but whatever, that's not my problem. That cheap-ass bastard is gonna reap what he sowed. Does this mean that you're dead? Because you had a poncho in you, so I'm gonna assume that you're dead. So I did the optional bit too. Is there an inn here? Sell the beans to the... Ooh, optional! Ooh. Why are you making noises? Sell beans to competition, you say? Extra money, you say? It's a bit of extra money too, but... money, you say? I should get out of here before I contract something. Let's go back to New Atlantis. Alright, since we are back here, not since we're back here, we are back here, but since there was a option, I'm doing the option. This apparently is the competitor. Hello,
If you're looking for
competitor.
help, one of our baristas will be glad to help you. We service locations all over the settled systems. Just look for our handy logo.
Alright then, but Kieran Cooper, that name ring a bell?
I do. He was supposed to provide me with a sample of exotic coffee beans. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Well, I might just do that. I have the beans right here.
Oh, that's fantastic. I'll have them disposed of immediately.
What do you mean disposed of? You're not gonna throw them away, I think. So, what do I get?
Same deal I promised Cooper. 3,000 credits.
I mean, I suppose that's fine. That's basically what we get from, like, anyone. But what about studying them?
Why would we do that? Procuring these beans and producing them on a large scale is not within our budget. But we also can't have people knowing better options exist. So, the only responsible thing to do is destroy them.
Oh, I see. You don't want them to become a thing. I gotcha. That's fine. Here you are.
Perfect. On behalf of Tearbrew, I thank you for your diligence and your discretion. And don't forget to have a cup of coffee before you go.
Well, only if it's on the house. Anyway, that's done. Lovely. Now, we are in the neighborhood, so to speak. So, what we can do is, we can do light in the darkness, because we have at least two things that we can deliver, so to speak. And we are literally in the area. I did not even remember that we were that close. Beautiful. So, few jumps up to get to her. Have a chat with you. We have stories for you.
You have that look in your eye. What's the scoop?
Well, Captain Petrov's ship, the Scow, has been robbed. It was a while ago, but hopefully you haven't heard about it yet.
I already interviewed an ex-pirate about the robbery. But she was as reliable as good coffee around here. So you were there when it went down? What were you doing there?
Well, that's a bit confidential. Not necessarily relevant. Oh, no, I can say I was making a delivery. That's a smart one.
Why do I get the feeling you're often in that situation? Tell me about this Captain Petrov. I've heard he's a bit of an eccentric. What was your impression of him?
I mean, you could say that. He's a bit of a hoarder, don't you know? No, here we go. More credits and cents. Real full of himself.
With bona fides like that, he should run for office. No one seems to know exactly what was stolen, but everyone agrees it was valuable. Care to shed some light on it?
Okay, we have many things. Giant golden statue of a giraffe. You should artifact. Maybe don't talk about the artifact. It was a statue of a giraffe.
Sure, right. Try again. What was stolen?
Can we talk about the price? Tell the truth, the statue was huge, it's emeraldite, it was the craziest thing.
Huh. I guess it takes all types? Last question. About, and I'm quoting, a zoo gone wild. The other source swore up and down that alien creatures got out of their cages and went on a rampage. Please, please, please tell me she was telling the truth. It's got to be some Aurora-induced hallucination.
It is, as a matter of fact, 100% correct, and I did it.
Some days, it is worth it to get out of bed. I love it. This is just a plain old good story. Check the newsfeed for it later. And here's your payment.
Ah, right, you know what? I confused that with the luxury liner. That was the guy that I never even talked to. Oh well. Yes, I do have another one.
I spread the news. It's a classic win-win.
The death of Ron Hope. I hope you've heard of that.
What a sordid mess. We've got some other sources we've been interviewing, but I'd love to get your take on the record. So there was a mercenary company, the First, and they were involved in taking farmlands from Freestar Collective families. Extortion, death threats, murder, all of it. Is that right?
That is basically the gist of it, yes.
Good to know. So all of that? Terrible. But Ron Hope, the Ron Hope, was involved with it at the highest level. All of that suffering was a plot to save Hope Tech from going under using the side effects of a fertilizer he developed. Let me be blunt. The other sources say you killed Ron Hope. Is that correct?
I do wonder if the other source was that woman that was there, because basically you had it exactly right. So I only killed Ron Hope after he tried bribing me and worse. That's true. I wanted to cover up the whole thing. I couldn't let it stand. That wasn't really what was happening, I think. He just couldn't let it go to some degree. I don't really remember what we were talking about, but let's say he's tried bribing me, because I think that was true.
And all that money didn't help in the end. After all of that, the future of Hope Tech is an open question. Their stock has already taken a beating. Not sure if it's going to go into freefall. Any comment?
I mean, again, it's not Hope Tech that's the issue. It was Ron Hope that was the issue. So who knows what other scandals? No, despite what Rob Hope did, Hope Tech is a great company. I know the weather the storm. As a ranger, worrying about Ron Hope's employees isn't my job. Or nothing more. No. Hope Tech is probably still a great company. They'll work it out.
For what it's worth, I'm rooting for them too. Thanks. If you listen to the news, you'll definitely hear this. And, maybe try not to ice any more CEOs. Just a thought.
I mean, if they have it coming, I will. Hello. So, okay, that apparently is not done. I assume there's just going to be more and more of those to get. So we have a couple of things. I would like to get this done, collecting my ship. So we're going to go and do that. All right, we have a ride at the station. Let's see if we can do this this time around. Let's find our ship. Is that one right? It's just the thing that's a little bit wrong for some reason. There's the Kepler R. Well, let's dock with it. See if I can actually, collect it this time around. And there we go. On board and at the helm. I should now be able to sit in the pilot seat of my new ship. So there you go. You've commandeered a new ship. If you dock to a star station, land on a planet, or gravity jump to another star system, this ship will become your home ship. We don't want that. And its quest objectives or passengers in your previous home ship will be transferred. I know that. That's fine. So get up. We are not doing that. I was just here to collect it so that it doesn't just sit here all alone out in space. So there you go. That's done. We're gonna have to, I think, go back to my ship just to make double sure that that thing that they said doesn't happen. Come on. Activate the ladder. Activate climbing. Fast climbing, please. Do we have fast climbing in this game? Not 100% sure, to be honest. For some reason, my character did not want to fly up there. But anyway, so let me just get out here and back into missions. Do we have anything now that I want to do? Because like we have this, distress call in Charybdis, that definitely leads to something. Speaking to people, that also leads to something. Go to Ilios, presumably leads to something too. I have smaller stuff like visit a rented room. Vladimir's house. We can end with Vladimir's house. There we go. That's a good finish for this particular. Don't do that. Well, okay, we are gonna go to his house. Where is his house? Oh, bloody hell! You're far away, but I can go there immediately. So that's lovely. All right, we have arrived at Sirma. I'm not gonna allow anyone to bother me. I do not want to shoot more people right now. Well, this is a nice one. Both platinum and lithium, as well with cobalt and some stuff. Kind of nice, this place. So Vlad's villa with a plant. Ooh, well, that's interesting. All right, we are here. Bloody hell, nice landing right in the forest here. What's going on over there? Some ship. And where? Oh, okay, here we go. Ah, yes, it's, I was about to say similar to my place. I mean, sort of similar, I suppose. Also, very low gravity here, which I like. So yeah, you know what? It's very similar to mine, isn't it? Isn't it, like, exactly the same? To some degree, I think it is exactly the same. Lovely. Alright then, door. You have a robot who doesn't get inside for some reason. So hello, we are inside Vladimir's house, and he keeps it unlocked, which is very kind of him, because it's makes it so much easier for me to just go inside. And he has a gun. Don't want the gun, but I'll take the thing. Slates. Alright, we have slate number 3. We have slate number 3. I'm not gonna pick them up in the wrong order on this occasion. A meal tray, sure. So, slate number 3, kitchen. Good to know. Let's come down here. Ooh, you have old-timey stuff. I like it. Okay, and the camera. Oh, is that how you're supposed to angle it? I did that wrong. We have a door to the outside. And you have a desk outside, which is weird. In fact, you have double desks outside. With a bit of cheese. Love it. There's one slate number 1.
First gotten run I ever pulled was a large cargo freighter. Hauling kitchen and cupboard. Food and other goods meant for homes. A fine test for a rook back then. Nothing like feeling the key's belly to earn nods from the old knives. Went knuckle to bone with the freighter's crew straight away. Thought I was just eager to show myself off. Make sure my crew knew I was dangerous, even unarmed. Looking back, think I just wanted to know that I was taking the prize the fair one's way. Give them a chance to fight for it. But even telling yourself you're winning it from someone is a break on a dark road. Every take was a smile on my face, knowing that I was better, stronger. And quiet moments to feel guilt's reflection were easily shattered when you know the UC is always hunting you.
Oh, well, you have an interesting past, I get it. And I found the second one here.
Memory's fault comes through on the exact time. But my career in the fleet took a turn as the UC stepped up its efforts. Not the first or last time they tried to wash the bloody tab. Caught a smile being with the crew whose captain took the challenge to play smart. If every breach and storm was a fight to the death, might as well make it for the highest stakes. And why not take the time to learn all the locks and bolts? Crack the systems that held the treasures? Learn the routes between stars that would become the best places to go. I never read so many books in my days as when I was gearing the brain for a heist. Soon enough, I found myself just reading whenever time's moments could spare.
Okay, well that's interesting. So, I wonder if we've read or heard anything that relates to him. Like, as he has said, heists. That would be interesting. Oh, we have actually more. Okay, slate 4 over there. But let's start with slate 3. Let's say start, continue.
When my former captain died, I knew my days with the fleet were marching to the cliff's end. I was already considered an old jackalbones, scaring the new rooks on the fact that I was still alive. Grimm's laughing reminder that most of them wouldn't make it to my age. Tossing my youth away on gutting haulers for the fleet was one thing, but watching another generation doing the same, knowing where the end was for them, my mind started clocking hours on the point of it all. And that's when the beauty of the Blackest Sea started to catch me for the first time. Humanity's jaunt into the stars could use a friendlier meeting than gun and blade. And who could do better good out there than someone who had seen the darkest edges and lived to tip your ear to the tale?
Yes, I think I already knew about this, but it was a while ago. So yes, Crimson Fleet, that is where he came from, obviously. And then he sort of got too tired of it, and didn't really think that it was, you know, that interesting anymore, I suppose. So right, let's continue.
Made too many promises to shine light on the details, but I cashed out from the fleet. Bought an old hauler and converted it into a flying traveler's inn. Even named it the Jolly Roger as a bit of history's chuckle. We sputtered around the settled systems as best we could, helping the helpless. A safe harbor for anyone who needed it. Eventually, retired from that as well. Had too much of the past, still needed burying. Didn't stop Sarah Morgan from finding me, though. In her hunt for one of the historical relics I stole from the UC. Been a part of Constellation ever since. A third life in the making, and one with a mission worth the toil.
Aha, so he got basically a reason to continue, so sort of. Didn't really like the second thing, but the third thing, being a constellation, finding things, intriguing. Now, did he sort of vaguely start everything with the artifacts? Like, was he first? I don't know, but let's check the fifth one that I found here.
Paid in full for this little piece of the settled systems to call my own. The pot is starting to boil over back at Constellation with all this work we're doing with the Eye, so this might be the last time I set eyes here for a spell. Don't really know if my faith holds strong to Barrett's idea of what these artifacts are, but the science sings true. How did I get here? A Crimson Fleet rook turned old man astronomer, arguing with a physicist about what the stars themselves are. Got a smile on this life. Owe it all to the others that didn't make it to keep going.
Well, that's kind of lovely. Now, I can't help but notice that you have a door here. That's unlocked. We're gonna unlock it together on this occasion. So, let's see what we've got. What do we have? 1, 2, 5. So I'm thinking... Well, that doesn't work. Wait, 5? Yeah, okay, I see it. There we go. Get that, and then presumably this can come over here. Yep, that's gonna be it. It wasn't. Hold on. No, that was not it. Ooh, tricky game, huh? So did I screw? I generally do these by myself, obviously, but on this occasion I thought, hey, I can do it with you. Then I fail. Nope. And I fail again. No, I didn't. It's gonna be this one, but like that. There we go. Lovely. I thought because it was an advanced one, it's not gonna be terribly difficult. So you left a bunch of stuff for me. I'm happy to steal all your things. The Mutineer. Fancy weapon. A rare pistol doing 309 damage. Holy crap. Space added plus 30 damage while in space, which is not the best. Like, I can count the number of times I've been fighting in space. Well, not even a hand, because it hasn't happened once, I think. There's also... Ooh... A Lacerate Technophile's Advanced Pacifier shotgun, also dealing a whole whack of damage. I'll take your special guns. Is he gonna say anything about this, by the way? Is he gonna say anything? Oh, yeah, a plushie. He also had a target thingamabob behind his bed, which is weird. Pirate Assault, another... No, that's just a regular tombstone. Refined, but still regular. Something's making noise. Is it you? Yeah, it's you making noise. It's alright. Oh, bloody hell. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Well, okay. Stealing everything. I suppose I should say sorry about that. That's a bit worse. There's a locker with some stuff. A lot of alcohol in this place. So you bought this place, huh? You settled down. Having a lovely time. But maybe not back here so much with all the work he's doing for Constellation. So there we go. We've done small bits and pieces. I like that. There are a lot of more stuff I could do, but frankly, I don't want to do more stuff right now. So as I said, in the next episode, we're going to do the final bit of the UC mission. We're going to do that on a separate save file to basically see if it's still fine, so to speak. That is to say, can I still get like achievements from it, which we will know when we do the UC mission. If I have an achievement, then I know that I can continue on that save file. By the way, what the hell is that over there? Well, now I'm curious. That looks like a pot. Does it do like target practice over here? Is it a pot? It is sort of a pot. No, it's just a barrel. That was less fun than I thought it would be. Yeah, you have some sort of rainwater collection or something? Maybe. Anyway, so yes indeed, we're gonna take the ghost and go back to New Atlantis, have a chat with Victus about presumably what happened in New Atlantis when the Terrormorphs attacked and how the hell that could have happened, and did he have anything to do with it? Because we suspect he might, or if he didn't have anything to do with it, he might know who did. So let's see about that in the next episode. For now though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.